I'm actually getting out my, let's see. All right. Hey, everybody. How are you? I see a lot of you here right now. So if you could just type in hi and tell me where you're calling from today or where you're logging in from, so I can see who's on the line before we get started. I'll give you just a couple more minutes. Actually, I'm giving myself just a couple more minutes because I literally just walked into my house about 10 minutes ago. So Courtney says it is live. Good. Courtney is here with me, making sure that everything is good. So if you can hear me, just say yes. Type in yes if you can hear me. We've had a lot of people sign up for this. Melody says, I love the new website. Lillian is ready. Cool, cool, guys. Hey, Lamorla. Guys, I'm like doing double duty here. I am on the webinar and I am on Facebook Live inside the group. So all right, Melanie says, I don't see anything. Let's see. You shouldn't be able to see anything, just a little circle with my picture in it, but you should be able to hear me. So if you can hear me, just say yes so that I know that you guys can hear me, okay? Would hate to get started without you guys hearing me. That would suck, right? All right. Okay, multitasking. I just got all kinds of stuff going on, you know. That's what I'm going to teach you guys today, actually, how to just create like tons of content. Yes, yes. Okay, you guys can hear me. Awesome. Super excited. Guys, this is going to be just like totally action-packed. We are going to be just, if you've been on any of my webinars, any of my trainings, you know that it's just fully action-packed, just lots and lots of content. So make sure that you have a pen, make sure that you have paper, make sure that you are paying attention. Let's see, you don't see anything but the chat. Try refreshing, Kara. You should also see a big like video right above the chat. So cool. I mean, we had a lot of people sign up. We have about 70 people on here live. And all right, there's a delay. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to end up, there should be a video. Just hit refresh, and then if there's a play button, hit play, and then you'll see me live. Actually, I'm going to just let's see here. So you guys can actually see me. Hello. You can actually see me now, right? All right, cool. All right. So super excited. Like I said, lots and lots of content today. Okay. Can only see chat. Should I get on FB? No, I'm getting off of Facebook right now. I just happen to have it played. So, all right. All right, cool. Alrighty, guys. Courtney, if you're here, can you just send me a quick message and let me know that everything is working? Would hate to get started without that. And make sure everything is working. And I'm actually going to switch to the slides. All right, can you guys see slides now? Should say effortless authority content. You can see slides. Let me know. And then we'll get started. Alrighty. Let's see. Neha is ready. Yes, yep, slides are up. Good. All right, well, let's get started then. Slides are up. I don't want to take up too much of your time. We're going to go about an hour, probably a little less than that because I kind of, you know, I run through this stuff, but I will have time at the end for your Q&A if anybody has questions and some other surprise goodies. So let's get rocking and rolling, guys. Alrighty. All right, cool. So the Online Authority Blueprint, you're actually going to have 3 webinars this week or 3 live trainings this week. And today we're talking all about content, how I create and curate just tons and tons of content, really, really fast. So how to create 1 year of authority building content in 60 minutes flat. So you guys are actually going to get your pen and paper ready because we have lots and lots of stuff. Okay, so who am I and why you should listen to me? So not sure how many of you are brand new to me, how many of you have seen my webinars before. If you've seen the webinars before, you know they're action-packed, you know they're jam-packed. So you're gonna get a lot out of this next hour. Okay, thank you, Kara. Kara says, look at your lashes. That was the appointment I was at that made me almost late to the webinar. So thank you for noticing. So I am Jen Scalia. I'm a visibility strategist and business coach for online entrepreneurs who wanna make an impact. An online marketing and visibility expert. I have been doing social media and marketing for a really long time. Before I even started my business, I used to do social media for one of the largest casino and resorts in Atlantic City. And it was a ton of fun, but I got laid off from that job. And those of you who have heard my story know a little bit about that. I grew my business by 1,400% in 1 year. So I went from making $35,000 a year to making over $500,000 within 1 year. And I went, you know, from 0 to 500K in basically 24 months. So got a lot of experience under my belt, got a lot of things going on here. And I really just want to share as much as possible with you guys. I don't hold back, just giving tons and tons of content all the time. That's my jam, that's my mission. So pay attention. I've been featured in cool places like Forbes, Business Insider, and Inc.com, along with many, many others. Been featured on about 50 podcasts in the industry. And I've worked with over 1,000 women to help them grow their online business. So that's who I am, and that is why you should listen to me. So first things first, I know you guys are here, and I thank you so much for being here. I want you to go and enter the giveaway. I want you to do that first. See, I'm not gonna make you wait until the end. I actually want you to get on the webinar or get on the giveaway. Let's see. All right, you guys can hear me. Some people can't. If you can't hear me, just hit refresh and then hit the play button on the actual webinar. All right, so bit.ly/free LBBB. If somebody wants to type that in the chat box for me, that would be appreciated. So this is how I'm gonna know that you're on here live with me and that you are putting your name in the hat to win a free year of LBBB. Cool, thank you, Crystal. Melody can't wait, cool. So guys, go ahead and put your name in there. Thank you everyone for joining me on the Facebook chat too. Thank you, Kelly Green, for typing that in. bit.ly/LBBB. Sohaila, I think that's how you say your name. It's bit.ly/free LBBB. Thank you, Misty, for putting that on the Facebook Live. Thank you, Tanya, Theodora, Twyla, Shira. Thank you all. You're all amazing. Awesome. So go ahead and put your, it's really simple. All you got to put is your name and your email, and you will get put into the drawing to win the free year for LBBB. Awesome. Cool, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, I have, all right, hold on. I'm gonna do something really quick. Let's see, can you guys see my Facebook? Or can you just see the screen, the slides? Let's see here. Done, done, thank you, thank you. All right, cool. All right. If you're signed up, Kara, you will get the replay, but you should be able to see the page right now. I'm not sure why you're not seeing the page. All righty. All right, guys, so enter the giveaway. You see my face, okay. Okay, you see my face on here. Okay, yeah, well, I know that, guys. All right, so I'm just gonna get off of here because it's getting a little confusing. Obviously, I can't show the slides on the Facebook Live. If you want to watch the webinar, go to jenscalia.com/blueprint. It is in the chat right here, okay? So if you guys want to watch me live and you want the slides and you want the replay, go ahead and go there now, okay? I'm getting off. All right, thank you guys. All right, I'm back. So you guys entered the giveaway. Someone said it's not working, so want to make sure. Free LBBB, right? Yep. bit.ly/free LBBB. And remember, there's 3 B's in LBBB. I mean, yeah, 3 B's. Oh, hold on one second. Let's see. All right, so you guys are right. Hold on, it's not working. bit.ly/free LBBB. All right, guys, I'm going to be moving on, okay? So hopefully you guys already have been able to enter here. Those of you that have are having issues, just let me know. It's finicky. It's all lowercase. Worked for me. Okay, guys, cool. Courtney just put the direct link in there for those of you who couldn't get on. So we're moving on. We're moving on with the webinar. You guys can see my slides. So what we're talking about today is content, because content is queen. And I actually am going to take that back. Content is not queen. Valuable content is queen. So, you know, you can't just go out there and put out crappy content, or you can't just go out there and put out whatever you want to put out. It's got to be actual valuable content in order to make you relevant. And by producing lots and lots of content, you really are seen as the expert. You become the expert. You become the source of information for the people in your niche, or the people that are watching you, or the people that are interested in what you have to say. You can totally crush your competition if you have valuable content and they don't. So that is what I want to talk about today. Make sure you guys have your pen and paper available. Alrighty, so moving on. So we're talking about 2 things when it comes to content. So number 1 is to create. So create would be to bring something into existence. So this is you actually writing blogs, doing a video, doing a Periscope, doing a Facebook Live. And, you know, that has to come from scratch. You know, it has to come from you. It has to be inspired by you. And the next thing is curate. So curate is actually what I love to do, and that means to pull together, to sift through, and to select for presentation. So curating content means that you're going through content that already exists, and you're pulling it all together, and you're putting it together for your audience and presenting it in different ways, all kinds of ways, all kinds of mediums. So those are what we're going to be talking about today, mostly the curate part and mostly the remixing. Alrighty. So reuse, remix, and recycle. This is like my motto when it comes to creating content. Reuse, remix, and recycle. And I'm telling you now, if you can have this be your motto when you're going through creating content, it's going to be so much easier for you. You are going to be able to just pump out tons and tons of stuff. And I guarantee you that you already have a lot of content. You just don't know it, or you're just not using it to your full capabilities. So I'm going to dive right into doubling your content and how you can turn 30 social media posts into 60. Now, I know it sounds like a lot. Jen, I don't have 30 social media posts. I guarantee you, you do. Whether it's tweets, whether it's Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook posts, status updates, LinkedIn posts, all of that good stuff. So I'm going to show you how you can double your content. Make sure that you have your pen ready, because I want to write this down. And so what we're going to do is you're actually going to turn 10 tweets into 10 picture quotes on Instagram. So this is something that I do all the time. I actually use a recipe from If This Then That. If you guys aren't familiar, it's ttt.com, where you can actually create recipes. So I have all of my tweets going into a Google spreadsheet. So I have all of my tweets actually written out. And what I do is I just pull the tweets, I turn them into picture quotes using like WordSwag, Canva, or something like that. Now I have 10 Instagram posts. So, you know, if you're struggling for content or you're not sure what to write, you can totally use content that you're using on one platform on another. But you have to be careful, because you don't want to, what you don't want to do is you don't want to like share content from your Instagram to your Facebook. You actually want to create new content or new medium of that content to upload in its specific categories. So Facebook does not reward you for sharing things on your page. So if you're one of those people that think like, oh, I just have my tweets going to my Facebook page, my Instagram is going to my Facebook, don't do that. You actually want to upload your Instagram post. If you do want to use them on Facebook, actually upload them to your page rather than sharing them, because it's going to get seen by different people. And you know, it actually is seen by less people when you share. All right, and then you're gonna take 10 Instagram posts. So if you have 10 Instagram posts, they could be recipes, they could be tips, they could be picture quotes, whatever it is, put them on Pinterest. And actually inside of the Little Black Business Book, I do have a really awesome training tutorial on how you can actually simply and easily pin all of your Instagram posts to Pinterest using Iconosquare. So 10 Instagram posts equals 10 pins on Pinterest. And finally, 10 Facebook posts equals 10 blog posts. So this is really awesome. And a lot of people are starting to do this now, where they're using lots and, you know, like a really long Facebook copy. And, you know, why not use that? I mean, I have Facebook posts that are getting, you know, tons and tons of likes. They're getting tons of comments, hundreds of likes, and they're stories. They're me actually, you know, giving tips, giving stories. Why wouldn't you reuse that content? Reuse that content and turn it into a blog post. You may have to add a little bit to it in order to make it relevant, but use it as a blog post. Don't think you have to reinvent the wheel every single time. So if you've done all that, you've basically just doubled your content, and you can do this over and over and over again. And the best part about this is you don't have to do it. Your assistant can do it. You can hire someone to do it, as long as you have a system in place that says, okay, every time I do a tweet, turn that into a picture quote. Every time I do a Facebook post, pull that, turn it into a blog post, upload it onto my WordPress. A lot of this stuff, I really do recommend you having somebody else do. I actually was at a seminar the other day, and one of the one-liners that I took away from the seminar was that any CEO shouldn't be doing something that you can outsource for minimum wage. So if you can outsource anything for less than what it, you know, an hour of your time costs you, you need to outsource. Even if you think that you are going to hire a VA later, or you're going to do it when you have money, the fact of the matter is that if you can get somebody else to take these smaller tasks off your hands, you'll be able to do a lot more. You'll be able to focus a lot more. You'll be able to really start working in your zone of genius, whether that's coaching clients, designing, or, you know, copywriting, whatever it is that you do. And you have somebody else do this for you in the background. All right, so next is turning webinars into newsletters. So I totally recommend you doing at least a webinar a month. So I am, you know, one of those people who don't really love webinars, but I'm doing them for you because I know how valuable they are. And if you can put together one webinar a month, you can actually turn that webinar into multiple newsletters. Actually, I'm going to talk about that in a second. But you have 12 webinars, you turn it into 12 newsletters. Boom, you're done. You don't even have to think of another newsletter. You don't have to think of another blog post for your website. Now, here's the thing. Like, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, but Jen, I'm just putting out the same content. People are going to think that, you know, I don't have anything to say, or I'm just repeating myself. Well, here's the thing, is people learn in different ways. There are certain people who can't learn on a webinar. There are certain people that must watch a video in order to learn something. There's people who are auditory, who have to hear things in order to learn. There's people that just need to read in order to learn. So by you delivering your content in all these different ways, it's going to hit different people that need you at the exact times that they need you. So, don't think that way. Definitely do a reframe and think about how much content you can actually put out there if you just start reusing and remixing the content that you already have. All right, so what I want to talk about is what I call a 5-step webinar. So a 5-step webinar would be something like, 5 ways to increase your income in 2016, 5 steps to lose weight before Halloween. So a 5-step webinar, essentially you would have 5 steps for each topic. And with that, this is a really awesome thing. You guys can actually turn this 5-step webinar, 3 5-step webinars into 15 blog posts. Now that's insane. So now you have 15 blog posts. All you have to do is break down your webinar. So if each webinar has 5 steps, turn each one of those 5 steps into a blog post or a Facebook post or a LinkedIn post. But by just producing 3 webinars, you can actually create an additional 15 pieces of content. Tell me that's not cool. Are you guys still with me? All right, what about podcast? Yes, I'm gonna get to the podcast in a second. Ashley says hi. Let's see. Yes, we're talking about podcasts in a second. Let's see. Post regularly on LinkedIn. All right, what do you guys think of this so far? Is this making sense to you? How you actually have all this stuff right here, right with you, and you can just, you can bang this out like crazy. You guys can get this stuff done this week if you wanted to. Cool, awesome, awesome, awesome. Everybody's still with me. Cool. All right, so next I want to talk about like your main piece of content for your business is your lead magnet, your opt-in, your freebie, whatever you want to call it. This is like the holy grail of your content, right? This is that thing that you are having somebody opt into your website in order to get. So my thoughts around the lead magnet is that you should be creating 1 lead magnet every 4 to 6 weeks, something fresh, something new. So those of you who have been following me for a while, I actually know about my opt-in, the 26 ways to be more visible. And I've kept that opt-in actually it's been just about a year. And the reason why is because it performs so well. People sign up for it like hotcakes. People love it. I've gotten so much great feedback on it. People have told me that there's more content in that 1 lead magnet than in $2,000 courses that they've taken. So I've actually kept that one up for a long time, but it doesn't mean that I don't continue to produce something new every 4 to 6 weeks. The other thing is like different strokes for different folks. Different people want different things. If you guys go to my new website right now, you'll actually see that I have 3 lead magnets. I have my quiz, I have the 26 ways opt-in, and then I also have a mini course. And these are just examples of different things that you can use in your lead magnet. So if you do a new lead magnet every 4 to 6 weeks, you can actually turn these into new pieces of content, whether that is a Pinterest, whether that is a Facebook post, a blog post. You can actually just break this stuff down. So I actually am giving you right now 7 that you can use for the whole year if you just create these 7 things. So number 1 is a quiz. Quizzes are awesome. People love quizzes. And I do admit it does take a little bit of work because you actually have to work backwards. You have to think about your answers, the results. If you want to get fancy, you have to do your PDFs and things like that. But quizzes are really cool because people just love taking them. It's something simple, especially like a personality quiz. So, what's your online impact score? That's my latest quiz. And people just love it. They want to know what their score is. They want to know how they rate. So quizzes are just like the best, I think. Lead magnet. And it's something that you can just recycle over and over again. And these perform really well on Facebook ads as well. So quiz, that's going to be your first lead magnet. Your second lead magnet is going to be a cheat sheet. And here's the thing. This literally can be 1 PDF. It doesn't have to be super long. It doesn't have to be crazy. People don't read long ebooks and, you know, things like that anymore anyway. So if you put out, you know, a 100-page ebook, I guarantee you nobody's reading it. I would rather you create a cheat sheet or 1 or 2-page cheat sheet that is relevant to your industry or your niche or how you help people. Maybe it's exercise. Maybe it's, you know, 5 recipes that you can make under 5 minutes. Maybe it's, you know, something that has to do with business or whatever it is, like just a breakdown and a cheat sheet of, like, they could even be your best tools or the 10 best apps for productivity. It could be anything. People love cheat sheets. Next is a guide. So the guide would be a little bit more in depth. Guide would be similar to like my 26 Ways ebook, where there's actual like meat in there. There's a lot of content. I turned mine actually into a workbook, so people can actually write in there. So that's your 3rd lead magnet for this year. Your 4th one is going to be a case study. Super awesome. People love this. So your case study is going to be basically a testimonial that you go a little bit deeper into. So if you have a client or a customer that has taken your teachings or has coached under you and has just done extremely well, ask them to do a case study, and you just want to go a little bit deeper. You want to find out, you know, where they were before they started working with you. Where are they now? What kinds of things improved? Get numbers, actual numbers from people. If it's, you know, that they lost, you know, 20 pounds in 6 months. Is it that they lost, you know, 10 inches around their waist? Is it that they've had, you know, 5 successful dates? Like, whatever it is, use numbers in your case study. If you don't have any customers yet or clients that you can do a case study on, you can also do a case study on yourself. So that is really important to note as well. So that's your 4th piece of, or that's your 4th lead magnet for the year. Your 5th one is going to be a mini course, AKA a challenge. So if you've done a challenge, you would basically just turn it evergreen. So instead of having, you know, start date and an end date, you would just turn it evergreen. I like to call mine a mini course as opposed to a challenge, because to me, a challenge feels like something that I would do together with a bunch of people. And it would have like a start and end date. Now, what I don't want you to do is just to create a challenge and then automatically put it evergreen. You want to actually test it, make sure it works, make sure people like it, get feedback, and then turn it into evergreen. So that's your 5th lead magnet for the year. Your 6th one is a video series. If you're not comfortable on video, do an audio series, but do some kind of series where you're actually teaching people something. And these don't have to be long at all. If you're doing video, I would recommend less than 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, about 5 to 10 minutes for a video. And audio, about the same thing. Keep it short, keep it sweet, and basically just give them a tip for each day. And then the final lead magnet that I think everyone should do is some kind of planner. So this is going to vary, obviously, depending on your industry. If you're in health and fitness, it could just be like an exercise routine or a meal plan. If you're in business or you work with people in productivity, it could be some kind of planner for them. If you do mindset or life coaching, it could be you know, like a goal tracking or goal setting planner. But these are the 7 lead magnets. And like I said, you can take now all of these different lead magnets and turn them into even more content. For example, the quiz. If you have 5 results for your quiz, each one of those results, you can go in depth into the results, who that person is, why they are the way they are, what are the pros, what are the cons, any suggestions for them. Guess what? That's 5 new blog posts or 5 new pieces of content. So I hope you guys are still with me on this one, but make sure you write that down because I just gave you all your lead magnets for the year. All right, so next is my favorite, of course, which is challenges. I love doing challenges. Now, you don't have to go overboard with this. I know people that do challenges like every month, they do them all the time. You can actually just do one every quarter, do one every 3 months. You know, you don't want to do it too much because you want people to actually be excited about them. You want people to, you know, enjoy them and things like that. Let's see. Someone is asking me, okay, Courtney answered the question. I use lead quizzes for my quiz. And there are other ones, but that's the one that I specifically use. All right, so challenges, do one every quarter. That is for the year. And if you have, let's just say at minimum, a 5-day challenge that you do 4 times a year, you can actually turn each daily prompt into a Facebook post or a blog post. Got that? Your challenge, you have 4 challenges. that equals 20 additional pieces of content that you can use sporadically. You can use as posts in Facebook groups. You can even turn it into a blog post if you want to make it a little bit longer. So that is actually my favorite one, just because they're totally fun. So how many of you have done challenges? Post it in the comment box. And have you ever done anything with your challenge after you do it? That would be the real question. Let's see. April says, wow, what does turn it into evergreen? Oh, okay. So evergreen means that it's just something that's automatic. Michelle says, yes. Sohaila says, I've done a challenge. Alicia, cool. And did you guys do anything with your challenge? Did you turn it evergreen? Fatima says, what specifically makes something a challenge? Challenge is basically you're giving people a start and an end date, and each day you're giving them a prompt to do something that gives them a result. And I'm actually talking a lot more about challenges tomorrow. I'm going to get more into depth into challenges. So make sure that you guys are with me tomorrow as well. Kim hasn't done a challenge yet. Naomi had a very successful challenge. Lisa Marie, my girl, is hosting one on April 18th. Melissa did one in February. Marlene, if you want an example of a challenge, there's actually one on my homepage. I actually call it a mini course. Making mini course now from challenge. Great way of explaining it. Let's see. Oh, you guys are awesome. Cool. Alicia says no, but I will now. Let's see. Lillian says, I love the program inside of the Little Black Business Book. Cool. Pollyanna has one coming out soon. Awesome. Cool. Jessica says, done many, haven't hosted one yet. Get on it, guys. And like I said, tomorrow I'm actually going to be going more into depth about the challenges, what makes a challenge, and how to really utilize it. Pam says it's on my to-do list. Darlene does hers on Periscope. That's awesome. I know a lot of people that do them on Periscope. Let me see. All right, cool, guys. So I'm hopping back on over. I don't want to go too much over on our time today. Still need to pick a winner for our giveaway. If you have not signed, or if you're just jumping on and you have not entered your name in for the giveaway, the link is bit.ly/free LBBB, and I believe it's all lowercase. Somebody can post that in the chat again for anybody that missed it. All right, so people were asking about podcast interviews. How funny, we are talking about podcast interviews. So awesome, awesome, awesome things that you can actually repurpose, because, I mean, let's be honest, I've done about 50 podcast interviews, and I don't think a lot of my people have actually heard all of my podcast interviews. So what you can do with a podcast interview is actually have it transcribed and turn it into a blog post. Hello, you guys don't have to do anything. And a great source for this is called rev.com, REV.com. And they will transcribe interviews, videos for, I believe it's $1 a minute. So if you have a 15-minute podcast interview, $15, turn it into a blog post. You don't even have to think about it again. And again, this is an opportunity for a Facebook Live or a Periscope. So similar to how I was just on Facebook Live delivering the webinar here, just another opportunity for you to connect with your audience and for people to see you and hear you, because that's what it's all about. People want to see you. People want to hear you. They want to know that you're a real person. Nobody's buying from companies anymore. People are buying from people. So I did have to get off the live because it was getting a little distracting, but it is totally a perfect opportunity for you to engage with your people and have your people kind of see behind the scenes of what you guys are doing. So that website again is rev.com. Yes, Lisa says rev.com. Thank you for reposting the links. Cool. All right. All right, so the next one's a little bit tougher. It's a little meatier, but it's a challenge, It's to do 7 days of videos, so a 7-day video series. If you can pull this off, and you can actually do this in one day. You don't actually have to do them in, over 7 days. You can go get your hair blown out, go get your makeup done, and record 7 days of video. And they don't have to be long. Like I said, keep them 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. And you can take your 7 days of video and turn that into 21 pieces of content again, get the video transcribed, turn it into a blog post, or strip the video and make an MP3 for even more content. So you'll have now an audio, you'll have a blog post, all of this stuff, guys, you probably already have. How many of you actually feel like you do have a lot of content, but you haven't been utilizing it as much as you think you have, or as you could have? Lynn says, what's the name of the challenge app? I didn't use the challenge app. The app was for the quiz, and that was called Lead Quizzes. Let's see. All right, who has content? Lisa says, I have too much content. See, there's never too much. There's never too much. You could do much more, most definitely. Me, you've been sitting on money. See, like I'm telling you guys have so much already, and you can just put it out there, and then everybody's going to be saying, oh my gosh, Pollyanna, oh my gosh, Alicia, you're everywhere. How do you create so much content? You're a content machine. That's what I hear all the time. So you have tons of content. You have 63 blog posts so far. Woohoo! That is awesome. And you can actually turn your blog posts into videos if you want. What about LinkedIn? LinkedIn, Naomi, we post all of my blog posts on LinkedIn, and we do have some content going to LinkedIn. Not as much though. It's not one of my main things. All right, let's see. Blogs could be repurposed. Absolutely. I have a ton. Cool. Do you just use your blog post? Yes. Any blog post that I upload to my WordPress, I upload into LinkedIn as well. Michaela says she's guilty. Awesome. So much content and not repurposing. Definitely have to use my stuff. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Woohoo. All right, let's keep going. Actually, if you guys give me a minute, we're going to see about possibly picking a winner very shortly. I just gotta get over there. So make sure that you have done that and put your name into the hat. All right, I am emailing Courtney to see if we can get started on picking a winner. Cool. Let's see. Gina, you have tons of content. 180 podcasts. That's incredible. Awesome. All righty, back to the slides. All right. So, were you counting? That is my question. Were you counting? Were you writing all this stuff down? Because if you were, you have over 200 pieces of content. That's a lot of content. That will fill you up for the rest of the year. Or maybe not. Maybe you like to put out a lot more content like I do. But that's a lot of content, guys. That's a lot of stuff that you already have. All right, you guys are loving this. Is this all paid boosted posts or organic? Organic. We're not talking about any paid content right now, or I don't think we're talking about anything paid actually this entire week of training. So do you recommend hiring a ghostwriter for blogs? Totally depends. If you can't write, or if you don't like to write, then yes. But I actually recommend my clients to do something completely different, which is to actually just record yourself. So if you have content, or if you have something that you want to say, just talk it into your phone, get it recorded, and then get it transcribed if you don't like to actually write blog posts. Let's see, Lillian says, thank God I just hired support. Let's see, definitely lost count. Do you use Rafflecopter or something to pick a winner? I would like to use the idea during my webinar. So what we're gonna be doing to pick the winner is we have a spreadsheet with all of your names on it, and we're just gonna use the randomizer to pick a winner. So the random, I don't know what it's called, random number generator. We'll pick a number. So however many people have entered, we just pick a number. Whoever name falls under that number, that's who wins. All right, this is good stuff. Loving it. VAs can definitely help you guys with this. Absolutely. And you know, it can be, actually just found out about this site called upwork.com. So guys, don't hesitate to hire help. Let's see. Just trying to make sure I get to all your comments here. There should be a link for you to enter the drawing. Virtual assistants do help with social media. Odesk, yes, there will be a replay. As long as you're signed up, you will get the replay. Turning a challenge into a mini course. Can't believe this training is free. You're ridiculously awesome. Upwork is great. Lillian just posted the link one more time for the giveaway. Akila, it's right above your comment. Lillian just posted it. Let's see. All right, cool. All righty. All right, so let's finish up here, and then we'll see about picking a winner and some other awesome things that we have here. And I'm actually pretty good on time. I'm excited. Hopefully I wasn't talking too fast for you, but as long as you guys are signed up, you will get the replay. All right, so now I want to move on to curating content. So this is content that you're going to pull from other sources. So in addition to content that you have created, you want to curate content too. You know, any content that you put out on Twitter or LinkedIn or share on Facebook, it doesn't always have to be your content. You will still be seen as an expert. You will still be seen as a leader. You will still be seen as someone who knows what they're talking about by sharing other relevant content and relevant articles. So one of the things that I use to actually, when I come across articles that I know I want to share, is called Pocket. And Pocket, there is a Chrome app, there is an app on your phone, and I love this one. So anytime I'm, you know, like maybe I read a Forbes article or somebody, you know, sends me a link for something awesome, I just hit save and I save it to my Pocket. So I know that I have all of these links already ready to go. And Pocket actually has on Twitter, something called Pocket Hits. So it's at Pocket HITS. And basically what they do is they curate for you the top links that are being saved every day. So that is one place where you can curate your content. Pocket Hits on Twitter. Also, Twitter lists. Totally have a typo on my slide, but it should say Twitter list, not Twitter lits. Although that sounds like it could be some kind of candy or gum or something, Twitter lits. But Twitter lists. So people actually curate their own list and they come up with really great content. They follow awesome people. They're sharing awesome links. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. I'll say that over and over again. Somebody else is doing it. Grab the links, grab the things that are relevant to your niche and your industry. It will still make you look like the leader. Let's see, never heard of Pocket, Twitter lists. Let's see, someone says they can't hear me. Let's see, oh wait, there's more, yay. All right, cool, what is Pocket? Pocket, yeah, that's where you'll actually be able to save you know, URLs and links and stuff that you come across. Another one is called Scoop It. Another curating content curating platform. You can actually use Scoop It to distribute your content as well. So if you have lots of blog posts and things like that and you want to share it, you can actually share and curate your content on scoop.it. Next is Pinterest, good old Pinterest. Who doesn't love spending hours and hours on Pinterest? I know I do. So use that. Use, you know, if you come across links, or you come across, you know, quotes or things like that that you hear, share it. And the last one is Feedly, to curate content. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a bonus tip. I'm gonna explain it in just a second. So tell me what you guys think right now. Pocket is great. Pocket is an app where you can save URL links you want to share. Awesome. Can't wait to try the tools. When do doors close for LBBB? Doors close on Friday. Doors close on Friday, but the price is going up, and I'll talk about that in just a second. All right, we got tons of you guys. Just put in the comments here. What is your favorite part so far? Because I'm actually going here and I'm going to go pick a winner while you guys are commenting. What have you learned today? What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite takeaway so far? Wow, we have 160 people. Wow, cool. All right. So let's see here. I'm trying to multitask right now. I'm going to multitask for you guys. Let's see. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Great information. One of the best webinars I've been to in a long time. Repurpose everything. I love the content and how to reuse it. That it's very easy to create lots of content. I'm not familiar with challenges. Carrie, be on the webinar tomorrow, because on the webinar tomorrow, we're going to talk more about challenges, content curation, Pocket. I love Pocket. Can't even decide what's best. Golden, 7 days of video, ongoing with the same content and just a small tweak. Lots of takeaway, repurpose, reuse, be a machine. Pretty much, Holly, pretty much. All right, we're about to give away the winner, and I am going to give you a bonus tip. You guys are going to love this one. So when the webinar is over, I want you to go to this website called snip.ly. It's similar to your bit.ly, snip.ly. And what you can do with this webinar or with this tool is insane. So if you're actually sharing other people's content, if you're curating your content and you're sharing outbound links, or you're sharing a link from Forbes, or you're sharing a link from something that you have been featured in. Maybe you were featured in a podcast, or maybe you did a guest post, or maybe you're featured on someone's blog. You can actually use Sniply to add a call to action to outbound links. This is so awesome. I love this. I learned this from one of my coaches, and it has been amazing. So if somebody actually goes to, let's say I was featured on the top podcast. So when I send you guys the link to check out my interview, you'll actually see at the bottom of the page, it's a little picture of me that says, hey, if you want more marketing techniques, click here. And it actually brings you to my 26 ways opt-in. How freaking cool is that? So if you're being featured in a lot of places, if you have a lot of stuff going on, or if you're sharing any outbound link, use Sniply. It's amazing. All right. All right, so we have a winner. Who wants to hear who the winner is? Holly, I love that face. Woohoo, your head just exploded. Yeah, Sniply is the best. Tandy says, I love it and I love you. Such great information. Drum roll, please. All right, let's see. All right, I'm trying to get to all your comments, but it's a little hard to do it on this thing here. So trying to get to as many as I possibly can. All right, who wants to hear who the winner is? Me. Drum roll. I still can't believe this is free. Awesome. All right, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you who the winner is, who made your new website. It looks great. My new website was done by my wonderful client, Marissa Hicks. She's awesome. We're still doing a little bit of tweaks, but it is should be done by the end of the week. This is just amazing. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the winner in just a second. Of course. All right, so what I want to do is talk about how you guys can get more of this. You guys that are loving this content, that think it's amazing, this is all my content. All of my content is like this. I do not hold back. I give everything when I do training. So this is not fluff. It's not just a bunch of, pretty workbooks and stuff like that, but you actually get a lot of stuff. So actually I'm going to give you the winner, because I actually do have other announcements to make. So our winner is, drum roll please, our winner is Melody Thomas. Melody is the winner today. So if you did not win today, you can come back tomorrow for another chance. Tomorrow and Wednesday, you'll have another chance to win a full year of LBBB. This is also available for members. So if you're a current member, you can still get your year for free. So awesome. Congrats, Melody. So I want to tell you guys how you can get more of this. You can get trainings just like this, step-by-step trainings, action challenges where we actually are, I'm actually in the trenches with you guys. We do challenges in our group once a month that actually get people results. Ask anybody in the LBBB that did our ACE challenge how much they experienced. I know one girl made like $13,000 in a week. People just had amazing results. We also have guest expert classes where people who you know, are doing things that I can't do, let's say legal, copywriting, accounting, they actually come in and teach you classes as well. You get live Q&A with me, plus office hours in the group. Awesome, awesome supportive community. Our community is rocking. For those of you members that are on watching here, let everybody know how awesome you guys are. I think you guys are amazing. So yeah, anybody that's on here, I was in LBB and I love it. All right, cool, cool. What else do you get? You get accountability. You have people supporting you every step of the way. You get my webinar vault. So these webinars that you're watching right now, they will expire. But if you're in the Little Black Business Book, you have access to them all the time. Workbooks, planners, you also have a chance to be featured, a chance to be featured to my list of over 11,000 people, chance to be featured in my group of over 8,000 female entrepreneurs. So just that alone is an amazing, amazing value. So how you do that, it's in the Little Black Business Book. And if you purchase today, I'm actually extending this. If you purchase today, up until tomorrow's webinar, you have about 25 hours. You can enroll for just $14 for your first month. So those of you who maybe didn't get to take advantage of the sneak peek, you can actually do this right now. $14 for the first month. Just click the button that's right below the video here and you guys can sign up. Now, I do have something also that I want to give you guys. So anybody that signs up today on this webinar, before the webinar ends, just hit that big button that says purchase LBBB. Anybody that purchases today on the webinar will actually get put in a drawing to have a 1-hour session with me. So if you want to have a session with me, and I'm not even doing one-on-one anymore, guys. So this is, the value is, it's actually a $1,000 value. So anybody that purchases today within the next 10 minutes, will actually get a chance to also get a 1-hour session with me. So I want to just show you guys a couple quick things, and hopefully I can do this without messing up our screen here. Let's see. I want to show you that I'm also adding some workbooks to the webinar that you just watched. So I'm going to try to switch over without messing everything up. So you guys can see the workbooks, and I actually want to show you LBBB too. So if anybody here, hey, here I am. All right, let's see. Nope, that's not gonna work. Can you guys see me? Cool. All right, here we go. I got that, and I got that. So I got 2 surprises for you. If you purchase today, or if you purchase anytime, you're gonna get all of these trainings, these amazing trainings. And I also created a really cool workbook for you guys. So I have an actual workbook that explains everything that we just went over, that you can actually print out, or you can actually type right in here, so that you guys can create all of your content for the year. And like I said, this isn't fluff. This is like actual course material that people pay thousands of dollars for. So you guys can have all this inside of LBBB. And I want to show you one more thing. Let's see. All right, here I am again. And I also created this for you guys, for anybody who signs up for LBBB, 15 fill in the blank webinar titles. So I'm like so proud of myself for this. I wish somebody had this for me. So I have 15 fill in the blank webinar titles. You can just bang your webinars out, get them out there. I actually created 3 webinars over the weekend. Yes, I did. And they're all amazing, and they're all just as valuable as what you're watching right now. So one more time, I'm gonna go to my screen. You guys can see me. Do you like my glasses? I barely ever do anything with my glasses. Let's see. Is the workbook being sent as an attachment? It's right on the site. It'll be right on the site. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Holy crap. Oh my God, I purchased this week. Can I still be entered for the one-on-one? Has to be on the webinar. Sorry. Let's see, Megan, I don't think it's uploaded just yet, because we're gonna upload it when this webinar actually goes up. So is there a specific start date? No, you can start whenever you want. But that $14 offer is only good until tomorrow's webinar. So if you want to take advantage of that, if you want to be entered into the drawing to get the one-on-one with me, then you got to purchase today. Alrighty, let's see. Lots of people are purchasing. Let's see who's in. I'm gonna call you guys out. Anybody have any questions about anything that I went over today or about the Little Black Business Book? I also just want to give you a quick tour. We have about 5 minutes. I am super respectful of everybody's time. Super, super respectful. So let's see. I can only see your emails. I can't see your actual names, unfortunately. But lots of people signing up. Cool. Very exciting. All right, so let me just give you a quick peek. Let's go inside of, is LBB for new business owners? Yeah, it's for anybody really, Tanya. It's for anybody who's new, who maybe has been in business but has not gained traction in their business. What will it cost for subsequent months? So it's $14 for your first month, and then it's $47 a month after that. Let's say, all right, cool. So I'm gonna hop in really quick. Hopefully this will work. And I didn't even realize you guys could still see me. All right, so I'm gonna share. Oh, actually this is the sales page, but I do wanna share this with you because it's beautiful. This is the new page for LBBB. It's awesome. So super excited. It tells you everything that you get inside of it. So if you need to take a peek at the sales page first, you can totally do that. You'll see everything that's included. We've got, you know, just tons and tons of master classes in here. Your monthly trainings, your Q&A calls, your challenges, your guest experts, over 100 pieces of content. Yes, 100. Awesome. So that is that. And then I'm actually going to switch over to the actual membership site. All right, cool. You guys can see that, right? Let's see. Current members, what happens to your membership? What do you mean? Nothing happens to your membership. You keep your membership. Current member not able to log in. Email support, if you can't log in, everything should be okay, but if it could be because we just switched over the site, if you're having a problem. I'm in right now, so it seems to be working fine over here. So here it is, guys, and it's very lovely and beautiful. And Courtney actually put this together for me. So the back end is awesome. You have, if you click here under trainings, you have all of these trainings. So if you go under create authority status, you can actually see all of the content in here. Content creation, getting confidence, master your mindset, planning for success, positioning, visibility. And under each one of these, you'll see even more classes. So the lessons today will actually go under this section here, content creation, and you can just pop in there, see all of the things that are part of the content classes. You can actually check off things that you've completed so you don't get confused, and you can track your progress, which I think is really awesome. This is a new feature that we just added, and the members are loving it. Members are loving the progress here. So you can actually see what you've done and what you haven't done. So that is the back end of the Little Black Business Book, and you can check it out. Try it for $14. If you've loved the webinar today, it's kind of a no-brainer. So let's see here. Let me get back to my live here, see where you guys are at. All right. All right, so who joined? Let's see. Did you guys enjoy this? Because I'm wrapping up. Let's see. Ode to Joy. No, the rate does not increase for existing members. You keep your rate. Whatever rate you signed up at, that is what you get. And the price will be increasing. But you get in where you get in, and you're grandfathered as long as you do not cancel. So if you cancel, then you'll have to sign up at the new rate. If not, then you will keep the same rate. You're grandfathered in. Cool. Looks great. Congrats, Jen. Is there any course for doing what you're doing right now? Is that, do you mean like doing a webinar? Oh, Charity just joined. Awesome. Where Michelle said, loved it. Let's see, I want to make sure I don't miss any of your, let's see, LBB for new business owners, answered that one, just signed up, awesome. Welcome new members. Let's see, holy crap. Awesome, guys. You guys have been awesome. Pam just signed up, Lily's signing up. Great. All right, I'm gonna give you guys about 5 more minutes. So if you wanna be entered into that drawing to win the session with me, you gotta sign up. Alicia says, I'm in. Cool. Webinar was amazing. I'm glad to be grandfathered in, Lamorla. Yes, yes. Awesome, guys. Awesome information. Thank you. Alicia just signed up. Woohoo! Lynn says, great webinar. All right, guys. Well, if you love this, we have 2 more. We have 2 more webinars, one tomorrow. Angie's in, one tomorrow and one on Wednesday. And they are even more action-packed than this one. I actually was doubting myself a little bit. I was like, I don't think this is as good as I want it to be. But the next 2, I'm telling you guys, people pay lots of money for what I'm giving you for free over the next 2 days. So again, anything else you guys want to say? Any questions? I was about to hire a ghostwriter for my blog. Thank you. Fab webinar. Looking forward to tomorrow. Love this webinar. Love your energy and amazing content. Awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, cool. So tomorrow's webinar is actually at 4 Eastern time because I had something else at 3, unfortunately. So it is tomorrow at 4, and you guys will also have the same offer. So you guys will be also able to enter to win that 1-year giveaway as well. And also be able to, if you sign up on tomorrow's webinar, be able to get that one-on-one time with me. However, the price is going up tomorrow, so I want to give you guys fair warning, and anybody who is listening to the replay, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time, so April 12th at 5 p.m. Eastern time, this $14 offer goes away. So if you're even remotely thinking about it, do it now. All right, guys, cool. So I will be letting you guys know once we get all of the people who are signed up, who won that one-on-one session with me. I'll probably be posting it in the Babes group. Let's see. Sorry, Michaela, no. So it's just for the people on the webinar. It's just a webinar thing. Kim is a real fan. Let's see. I make learning fun. Awesome. LBB is a no-brainer. Cool, guys. Well, I am so happy that you guys were here with me today. You made it fun, actually. So I'm super stoked. I can't wait to see you guys inside. And I'll be sending out the replay shortly for those of you who want to rewatch it. The webinar or the replay will be going out shortly, and also your link, if you are watching the replay, your link to purchase the Little Black Business Book. So I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Alrighty. As soon as I figure out how to end my hangout. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.